Hi, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and at some point, BB will pop up. She's down here by my legs. Don't let her size fool you. She looks like she's a kitten. She's actually like 13 years old. She's just gonna be 6 pounds forever. It's the fucking cutest thing. I got so lucky with her. Okay, so for today's pick a card reading, I decided to go with Blessings into Your Life. It's the last one before I start literally randomly putting out some videos here and there, but it'll be scarce because for like the next month, maybe month and a half, I will be redoing my entire room, and this is the only room in the house where I can really do readings. So why is it the only room in the house? Because it's the only room that there is nothing that distracts me too much. Like, I get distracted so easily when I do readings because I take everything as a sign. So I got birds on this side, which is okay. You know, birds are fine. And then I don't really hear any of my neighbors. So it's like the perfect room in the house. Now, I have to redo this room. I have to repaint it and redo the patchwork. A lot of patchwork inside of this room. So that's why I'm saying it's going to take a minute, plus painting. And then rearranging and deciding if I'm going to move all of my stuff back up here or just my tarot stuff. So a lot of decisions need to be made. That's why I'm taking my little bit of a break. Okay, so it's getting a little smaller. I'm smoking a little bit before I do my read. Just because it's my part of my morning routine personally. So alright, so in this reading I decided to do blessings, like Blessed Be is what they're called, for my purple cards. They're oracle cards. And then I use Tea Leaf Fortune. I think they're oracle cards. Hold on a second. Tea Leaf. No, they're just called fortune cards. But they're pretty much like oracle cards. That's what we're going to go with. And then I used karma cards because I wanted to see what kind of karma was coming in, if there were people that were coming in, like, that kind of stuff. Now, this is going to be short and sweet, hopefully. Some of them will be a little bit longer than others, just because there's a lot more that needs to be said. And the charms that you get to pick from for your piles is, I love this one. I love that it came out again. It's called Survive Out of Spite. And it's a flower growing from a concrete. I love when it's like that. It's so cool. So that's pile 1. Pile 2. I got this from Otherworld. That's what I'm calling it. Actually, I think I wrote Otherworldly. So that's interesting that came out. So, and then originally I wrote ring for this one because that's what a freaking is a ring for my pile 3. But then when I rewrote it over here, wedding ring came out. So that's some kind of significance. So pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Go ahead and pick your pile. It'll be written in the description box below. I'm going to put this over here because I decided I'm not using that one today. I'm going to use the big notebook because there are messages here. Alright, so go ahead, pick your pile, and I will meet you there. Bye! 3, 2, Okay, if you chose survive out of spite, this is your pile, my pile one. All right, so we're just gonna get straight into it, because this is one of those piles that has lots, but it's really straight to the point. I'm gonna start with the tea leaf oracle, and then go from there. So the blessings that are coming in for you, some of them may not seem like they're blessings. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that now. Okay, and the only reason I say that is because, like, some of it is to test your intuition. You know, like, you got to trust your own intuition. You have this a great ability, and everybody, in my opinion, has intuition. I feel like this truly exists for everybody. It's just if you choose to access it or acknowledge it or not is really up to you. But I feel like some things that are coming towards you are for you to trust your intuition, to trust your knowing, and to not, like, I wouldn't say deny it, but it's like don't turn a blind eye to what's going on. So there are going to be major challenges to overcome. It says major challenge to overcome, but there are a few different things. Like, and one of the things that I feel like you're really going to have to work on trying to overcome is your depression, your anxiety, worrying that someone is against you. And you know what? It's interesting that it says that, because I feel like in this case it's warranted for you to feel this way. But I feel like you've been in a depression for a little bit, or you may be coming into a depression because you have take care, enemies are working against you that came out. So it's like you've been worried that somebody's working against you, but it's like, and this is where people are going to get angry, and I'm very sorry for this. If you, this is what I truly believe. If you truly believe that somebody is going to be out to get you, that's what you're going to get, is somebody out to get you, because that's what you're putting out there. You know, that's what you're saying that you want, really, when you say things like that. But if you were to just change the slight way of thinking or saying those things, instead of assuming somebody's out to get you, why don't you just not assume anything? Why don't you just go with how it's going, you know, like going with the flow? If you're not a going with the flow kind of person, because I do know quite a few people that are like that, my advice would be to change words here and there. Instead of assuming, okay, like, oh, this person's out to get me, oh, this person's about to teach me a lesson, you know, just changing it just a little bit. It changes a lot of things. It changes the way that you look at things, and it changes the way that you receive things as well. Instead of being so angry about how something comes or the outcome will come, or brokenhearted about it, it's more like taking action. Okay, like you're like expecting something to happen, but instead of assuming it's going to be the worst, you're assuming it's going to be some sort of lesson that you can learn from and take from in the future, especially coming in the future. There is something though about, because man came out, dealings or relationship with a man, there is earth that is very strong here as well. Oh yeah, my bad, earth. So dealings of or relationship with a man could be, and it came out right next to take care, enemies are working against you. So that's what makes me think this. And then I guess, like, I kind of put them all together, really. Like the depression, I feel like it stems from what happens with this person. You also have a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. This is somebody you could have worked with or been romantic with. But there is disappointment in a friend or a lover, disappointment with this person, and there is something about sorrow over a loss. Now, I feel like it's because you're not in this relationship with this person anymore. I feel like you were expecting something to be more than what it turned out to be. So it's like you're letting go of this situation, and it's put you in a bit of a depression. But there is a warning of a problem either now or in the near future. Fear, worries, intense situations. So there are some things that are going to be, I feel like it may feel like somebody's about to stab you in the back. And I also feel like there's going to be some sort of a truth. There's going to be a lot of accusations. People are going to accuse you of a lot of things. And it's going to be very tense situations. So I feel like you really just kind of need to let it go. Like, I feel like let go of feeling like somebody's working against you, because I feel like that's what brings all of this about here. You know, people are going to accuse you of things, and that's because like you're so worried they're going to accuse you of things. You're so worried it's going to bring up some tense situation, including dealing with a male. I feel like that's what it is. Maybe you're hiding a relationship at your work. Um, and it's like you're afraid that this person is working against you, that or that other people are working against you. There's a lot of disappointment too in this relationship. I feel like you're going to be taking a vacation physically or mentally, and you're going to, in some endeavor, you're going to have some a victory. So like you could be working on a project and you may finish it, or you may come like solve a problem that's been bothering you for a while. Um, Maybe the problem that's dealing with a man, because that came out when I was playing with them. Uh, you'll be receiving a precious gift. This is one of the blessings that you'll be receiving, either giving or receiving a precious gift. And I feel like it has to do with a diamond. It doesn't necessarily have to be like a diamond ring or something, because I do see flowers around it. So maybe like a really rare flower. It's like just something that's very true to whoever you give it to or whoever gives it to you. It's a very thoughtful gift. Um, Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall, period of prosperity and abundance. So I do feel like letting go of a certain situation will bring you prosperity and abundance. Letting go of this worry that has been really bothering you, or figuring out a solution to this thing that leads to your depression, your anxiety. You'll be spending a lot of time with family, like family matters. There might actually be like, for some of you, I'm kind of seeing like what do they call it? A family reunions. We don't have family reunions in my family, so it's like a bunch of your family are come together. I'm seeing like a cookout of some sort. Originally, I thought maybe like the 4th of July, but that just passed, so I don't think it's a 4th of July. I think it's like a family reunion where everybody's coming together, and it's just really nice to be around familiar people. But it's interesting because I kind of get you've always been a black sheep of your family, but it's not like so much that this time around. It's like an acceptance. Like you know that you are not like them, and that's okay with you. Like you've accepted that. Um, and it's just nice because I feel like you're going to bond with somebody in your family that you haven't really bonded with in a long time. Somebody that's caused you a lot of depression and anxiety in the past, but it's like because you found ways, because like I feel like the changing of slight words will really help you out, and like just rephrasing things. Like I really recommend looking up Mel Robinson. Like she's really helped me out with that, just the phrasing of words, and how that changes the way that you like look at yourself and you look at the world, because like it is genuinely taking a leap of like faith in the words that you're saying, because what you say to yourself has a lot. That's how you are seen, and that is how you put yourself out there, right? And I feel like for some of you it may have got blotched out for a little bit when you were like with this person, or how you felt about this person may have blotched out who you were in a sense. And it's like letting go of this relationship or this situation will end up bringing you to where you need to be at. So I'm going to get into the karma cards because they're like right here. We have resources to maintain the practicality of resulting from the productivity of in Taurus. So there could be a Taurus, you could be a Taurus. Resources to maintain, wanting to be at a certain, you want to maintain your, for some of you I feel like it's your finances. For others of you it's like the resources that you have to do things that you need, like if you need work done in your house, if you need work done in your car, like if like just knowing people. Also, I feel like for here, some of you getting a lot of shit done that you've been putting off for a long time as well. We have patiently what you want, get what you need in the second house. So I feel like patience is something that you kind of need to work on a little bit. But I feel like in a way you have been patient. It's just, it's like different than what you expect. Like, all right, you've been patient for what you want, but you've been getting what you need is what you've been working on. So it's like you're patient on one thing, but you're getting impatient about another thing, which is interesting. You need a little more balance in your life. But we also have as a full-time job serving, do it a little at a time. Now I'm getting a couple things here. I'm kind of getting like there's going to be a new job that's offered to you, and it's something that you want, but it might not give what you need. So it might not be the amounts that you're hoping for. But then there might be a position that is what you want, but it's not exactly what you need. Like it's not the right hours that you need it to be. So it's like asking you to be patient about this. And then we also have serving, which also makes me think like it might be different than what you're used to. Like if you, for example, if you work in retail and then you go to working and to serving for like, I don't know why, but I got like a cocktail waitress in my mind, but like, I don't think that's what it is. I just think it's literally a jump from one like job to a different kind of a job. It's very different than what you're used to. But that is honestly, I don't feel like that's for many of you. It could be just for like a couple of you. I also get like working a full-time job, but also continuously working on things that you want to do for yourself. Like I feel like I feel like I have lots of entrepreneurs that are on my channel, people that want to make a business for themselves or to create for themselves, like to give to the world in a way, right? And I feel like some of you have been working on a business and it's like you're slowly getting there a little bit at a time, but you're working a full-time job to pay for what you're doing right now. And it's like they're asking you to continue to be patient because what you want is going to be happening very soon. You just need to continue doing what you need to do so that, to keep working this full-time job. For some of you, I feel like you're getting a little impatient when it comes to that, and that's why it's like it keeps coming up. But I also feel like it's like this is happening for you a little bit at a time, exactly what you need to do, in due time, you'll be going full-time at what it is that you want. We have your beliefs, the cost of, use the most direct way, and I feel like that's what it is. It's like you need to realize your beliefs, your costs, like how do you see money working, and like I feel like you really just you need to realize that remaining patient is going to get you exactly what it is that you want in the end. But I think cost is something that you also need to look at when it comes to this job or this dream that you have. It's like you need to realize how much it's actually going to cost and work towards making that goal happen. It's also like, doing a little bit at a time. So don't stress yourself out over something, know that it's going to happen for you. You do have windfalls of money coming in or an inheritance, maybe even a property coming in. So like you do have little bits of things coming in towards you here and there. You just got to remember to have like faith that it's going to all work out for you in the end. Blessings that are coming in for you. There's an earth sign that could be coming in for you. You could be an earth sign and you're just really feeling it this month. You're really feeling in your elements. I'm also feeling going on walks or like getting fresh air, feeling good about yourself. A blessing for healing of injury or illness. So if you have been sick or you haven't been, there's some kind of injury you've got going on, just know that you're going to be feeling really fine. I've seen somebody with like allergies, like feeling all clogged up. So I recently saw this thing for dandelion and putting it inside of your tea or something in the morning. So maybe try dandelion tea. If you're allergic to it, I don't recommend it because it turns out a lot more people are allergic to it than you think. A blessing for healing or injury or illness. I'm also like, because I am seeing somebody putting something in their drink and it like really helping them breathe and feel a lot more open than they're used to. A blessing for good work. So I feel like you'll be having a lot of good work days. I also feel like you'll be doing a lot of good work as well. It's like you'll be giving to many people. You'll be in your element as well, is what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing like a queen a little bit, like given a token of never mind. Alright, a blessing for a fresh start. Like I feel like there's some kind of enlightenment about work, or something is going to offer you something, like pass on a crown to you per se, and like it's just you do something transformative with it. Yeah, and I do feel like it is like a blessing for a fresh start. This is something that's fresh for you. You could be 34, you're about to be 34. Something could have happened at 18 that really helped open up your minds to certain situations, or maybe like a certain person. Maybe there's somebody that you were stuck on since you were 18, and there's something about it that has made you open your eyes about certain things. But anyways, I was going to say, a blessing for a fresh start. So like I do feel like there is a fresh start that's happening for you. It's like you're clearing away the negative vibes, the negative energy. You're going towards this open-hearted, open-minded, with a little bit of attitude for some of you. Your guides are watching you as you go through this, though, as you make this transformation. And it's like a night and day kind of thing for you. Completely different than what you're used to. We also have a blessing and a friendship. So there could be like a friend could be coming into your life. This person could be very unique. We have a unicorn here, so it does make me think that maybe this was a very unique friendship, or this person has just always been very unique for you. You could have known each other. You could have met when you were 14. You could have known each other for 14 years. But this friendship is like a blessing for you. All right. But I feel like maybe there was like a separation for a while between the both of you. And it's like you guys are going to be brought together once more. You guys could have worked together at one point. They could be an earth sign. They could have earth in their chart. This person could have recently been injured or had some sort of an illness, which has given them a fresh start, a new look on life. And that's why they want to come back into this friendship for some of you. But this friendship is a blessing to you. And it's funny because it's like this friendship could have survived the craziest things. Like there could have been a lot of things that have happened where it could have broken the two of you up for friendship-wise, but it never did. It's just like, I don't know. It's like a very strong, very sincere friendship. Something really grows from this friendship as well. All right. For some of you, I did get, before I started doing this, there was maybe a breakup that had happened, a death of a loved one could have happened as well, and others were doing wrong when it came to this death. And then what I mean they were doing wrong was they were trying to take more. They were trying to say that it is theirs. Ooh, shit, my boss just texted me. Give me 1 second. Okay, well, I'm going to act like I didn't see that message because she's asking me to work overtime. Do I want it? No. Maybe. I don't know. I have to think about it. Anyways, so I need to go on to my pile too. So this is all I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Let me know by hitting that like button. Oh, my nose hurts. Sorry. Let me know if this resonated by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. I'm going to move on to my pile too. So may we meet again. Bye. Ow. Oh she doesn't. Beebs, you're taking out the whole chair. It's not bleeding. These two are a little, okay. Okay, my pile 2. If you chose Otherworldly, this is your pile. And do something different this time. I'm going to start with the Karma cards, go into Fortune, and then go into Blessed Be. So, at first, your cards were a little, your Karma cards were a little, like, off. They didn't really make sense. They were contradictory. So, played with them a little bit and it came out better. We have faith in, do not worry about, now is the time to the North Node. There will not be anxiety about trouble, the South Node. Responsibility, success, become a person of power and status, in the 10th house. I feel like you're becoming a person of power and status. You've had a lot of responsibility, a lot of success. It's like you have to have faith in this. Now is the time to be this person, to take on this responsibility. Do not worry about trouble. Don't have anxiety about things. There will not be trouble as you do this. Like, I feel like it's letting you know, don't worry about it so much. I feel it's like you're worried too much about what's going to happen instead of what is really going to happen. Like, it's like you're thinking of all of the what ifs instead of the actuality. So blessings coming in for you. You have triumph over troubles, obstacles. In February, something important such as a new job or a raise is going to happen. So next February for sure. This coming September, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Pay attention to your finances. You might spend a little too much, or you might just be a little short on a few things, but just know that there are guaranteed success over obstacles to overcome. Like, I feel like you're going to have a guaranteed success over certain obstacles that you overcome. Especially when it comes to, like, if you're looking for a new job or you're trying to have a child, I feel like that will be happening because you have news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So I do feel like there is a new business opportunity that is coming in towards you. And then we do have something important such as a new job or a raise. So, like, there is more money that is coming in for you. It's going to just take a little bit longer than you think to come in. So, like, maybe save a little, put a little bit of money aside for September. And then there's worried that you may not get the job or you may not get the raise, but you will get this raise. Someone's going to try to make you do something against your will that you're not going to want to do. So just watch out for that. There's going to be a new home or a new attitude, so you may be moving or you may have somebody moving in with you that's going to have a very new attitude. You're going to be going out and having fun. Time to go out and have fun. Waiting for news, package, or a letter. So there is some kind of news that you're waiting for to come in. You may you're going to have an unaccessible outcome to a problem, like a broken bridge. So there is, like, some kind of, like, I feel like this is actually talking about, like, burning bridges with people, letting people go. Like, just something happens to where you may no longer be talking to certain people in your life. But there is an exciting event that's going to happen. That might be where this happens. It might be, like, kind of a public affair. And then we have happiness and well-being. So you're going to be, one of the major blessings coming in is feeling happiness and well-being, feeling well within yourself. I'm also seeing a sun is being really drawn here. So, like, you might get a tattoo of a sun, or you might get, like, something with a sun on it that's just very beautiful too. I'm even seeing, like, a sunglass, or not sunglass, yeah, I think so. I think that's what it's called. No, but it's stained glass of a sun. All right. A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. So if you've been feeling very lonely and you've been wanting a companion in your life, I do feel like there is a companion coming in, because it also has a blessing for unity where there was once division. So I believe, okay, you could be 40. This could have happened when you were 37. There was a division with somebody, and it's like you're going to be reunited at the age of 40. a blessing to bring clarity. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that are going to become clearer for you, and it's like opening up your mind and your heart to other possibilities you didn't see before, really coming into yourself. A blessing for the right words. So I do feel like when it comes to this unity, you'll have the right words to talk with this person to bring you guys together once more. And it's like I love that this a blessing on a journey came out as well, because I do feel like this will lead you down a new journey. I feel like this is like the new job or the new home that you're going to be coming into, is because there's going to be a unity where there was once division. You're going to come together with somebody that you may have not talked to or seen in a long time. This person could be like, I saw some earth signs. I also saw, there's so much earth. Why is there so much earth all the time? I see swords, so that is air signs. Ew. Let's see what's in here really quick. Air again. Ooh, February, so Aquarius, and it can be on Pisces. Star, which is Aquarius, September. Just pay attention to your money in September. Like, there's something about being short on something that it's really not a great idea to be short on, but you just, like, you can't help it sometimes, you know, shit happens. So just pay attention to your money in September as well. And know that you have a lot of great blessings that are coming in. Like, there's going to be a relationship that's going to be restored in your life, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and well-being. There's going to be a new raise or a new job coming into your life. You're going to be worrying about things you don't really need to worry about. Somebody will try to make you do something you don't want to do, but that's okay, because I feel like it's like you're going to stand up for yourself. Now that you know this is going to happen, you can stand up for yourself. A new home, new attitude, getting out and having fun, hearing of news or a package, some kind of a letter is going to come in that's going to have a lot of news. You have a lot of exciting things happening, so just know that you have a lot of blessings coming in towards you. Pay attention to September. Guaranteed success coming in. You'll have obstacles to overcome, as does everybody. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Like, there's just a lot of good things coming in for you, so this is going to be a good time for you. Alright, but this is all I have for you in my pile 2. I know, it was short and sweet. I told you some of them were just super easy. So I'm going to move on to my pile 3. So if this resonated with you, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. And that's all. I'm going to move on to my pile 3 now. So maybe meet again. Bye! You know what's driving me crazy? And I don't have any Kleenex up here. I need to buy somewhere. What was that? All right, my pile 3. If you chose the ring or the wedding ring, this is your pile. All right, so I'm going to read it different than I did all the other piles, but I read all the piles differently, so yeah. All right, I'm going to start with your Blessed Bee cards, then go into your tea leaf, and then go into karma. Okay, we have a blessing on your wisdom, a blessing to bring prosperity, Morrigan's blessing of peace after battle, a blessing of forgiveness, a blessing to heal a relationship, and a blessing to lift sadness. So, there's definitely a warning of something happening. Somebody could be having secrets that are harmful to you. But it's like interesting because like the only thing that I really see is like secrets that could be hidden from you. Now this could be a marriage. You could have been in a marriage. You could be going through a divorce right now, or you are currently in a marriage and there is some kind of a secret from you. Now, for some of you, I don't necessarily think the secret is the problem. Like it could just be a simple little secret that someone could have went to the hospital and just didn't tell you about it. But like it's the fact that they kept it from you that's so bothersome. But there is like a Morgan's blessing of peace after battle. So I do feel like has been some kind of a battle going on for a while, and I feel like you're finally at the peace right now. You're finally come to a peace, or you're about to be finally hit the peace part. And I feel like in this silence, in this peace time for you, it's like while this, and I do feel like for some of you it could be like a court hearing, or it could be like a divorce that's being taken place. It's like while you're in this quiet part of it, you forgive this person, you learn to forgive them, and you learn to forgive yourself at the same time. And I feel like that heals this relationship, but it also heals other relationships without you realizing it, because it's like once you forgive yourself for this one, it's like you're able to forgive yourself for other ones, or for things that you hadn't done in the past. This brings a lot of happiness for you, because once you realize that like you couldn't have done anything differently, then that's when you start to realize that just because it seems like it was a horrible thing that you had gone through, it was actually supposed to happen this way. And even though it could have gone better, it could have gone a lot worse as well. And if it hadn't happened the way it did, you wouldn't be who you are today. And I feel like this is going to bring a lot of wisdom to you as well. And a lot of prosperity as well. So when I was first sitting here, I felt like somebody was trying to take something that wasn't yours, which did make me think of a divorce, like the person trying to take more than they should be taking. But it's like you guys come to a compromise that is like, for you it doesn't seem fair, but for this other person it is fair, because it's all that they wanted. It's like just something simple for them. All right, so we're going to get into fortune tea leaf. We have, there is a wish that will not be granted because it's not built on a solid foundation. It wasn't made with effort. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth, especially with an older man, dealings or a relationship with an older man. So an older man could be trying to take from your wealth, or I feel like somebody's trying to make things harder for you. We also have shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. You will be taken care of in difficult times. News is on the way to you. Problems to be resolved. Dude, leave her alone. And we have get back to the basics. So I do, okay, and we have to get back to the basics in work achievement successful. I do feel like there will be a little bit of problems, but there is some kind of news on its way about once you get back to the basics, like some kind of achievement will be like seen as very successful for you and for others. But it's like you will see it as extremely successful. We also have beware of self-delusion. Feeling tied down or frustrated is right next to it. So I feel like you have this self-delusion of yourself that you are tied down and that something is holding you back. But if you persevere, you will overcome these problems. There is a short journey with a stubborn, aggressive person that's going to lead to an excitement for you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of strong emotions with this person. It's either a strong emotion of passionate hate or passionate love, but I feel like it's passionate love. Again, hidden secrets can harm you. That came out right next to marriage. We also have recognition, reward for merit. There's a misunderstanding from some good news that you hear. And we have honor and respect will come to you, and muddled and unclear thinking. And I feel like that's because when it comes to a certain situation, you might not be completely open to seeing it the way that you're supposed to be seeing it. It's like you're seeing it in a certain way. But you will be taken care of in rough times and difficult times, and these problems can be resolved. There is a lot of excitement because there is going to be reward for some kind of a merit, something that you have done. It could be an older man, but there is some short journey. There's news on its way to you. It's a short journey. It's going to also like lead to a misunderstanding, but it's like once you realize that it is a misunderstanding, you realize what great news it really is. We have be realistic about, be concerned about, you must wait before you can, Saturn. Your willpower, what you think you know about, do it your own way, and in Aries. Methods for the healing power of, the analyzing of, resulting from the perfectionism of, in Virgo. And I feel like, okay, be realistic about methods for the healing power of, be concerned about and analyzing the resulting from the perfection of, you must wait before you can. Your willpower is something that you really need to work on. What you think about, you know about. What you think you know about. And do it your own way. And I feel like you're trying to wait for like something is to be perfect. Like something has to be exactly in order before you can do something. You keep trying to control something. But it's like you need to be realistic about how things are first. Because it's like you need to be realistic about what you think you know about and doing it your own way. You need to be concerned because it's like there's something that you're not quite seeing completely. I feel like that's why there's some clarity that's going to be coming into your life. Healing a relationship and forgiving somebody. Virgo and Aries. So you could be forgiving somebody that you felt like has done you a lot of wrong in your life. This could be a very stubborn, aggressive person, but you know that if you persevere, you'll get through this. This is when news will be on its way to you. Be realistic about your willpower and your methods, the things that you have been doing, not what you think you've been doing. But yeah, that's all I've got for you, my pile 3. I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, let me know by hitting the like button or letting me know in the comments below how it resonated with you. otherwise, that's all I've got for you. So I'm going to move on to other things I have to do. So I hope you have a lovely one, and I will see you soon. Maybe me again. Bye!